Let's see how much we're gonna fail at actually beating Gruntilda. Hopefully not a lot. Okay, so this is basically, if we go the long way back, like if we reset the game or whatever, we can get back to this point a lot faster. There's a note door that we would have needed 810 to get through. You don't need 9 or like all 900 to beat the game, but you do for something else, which I'll show you in a minute. Just making sure there's nothing in the other windows. Okay. In we go. Okay, there's that. Oh, look in here. It's the transformation room. Which, if you get a game over, I think I did show that off once. You get a game over, it shows Tooty going into one of these, Grunty going in the other, and then Grunty coming out looking attractive while Tooty looks like a freak. These doors, there's lots of, there were lots of conspiracy theories that you could get through these doors with codes and stuff, and that they would lead somewhere, but that never turned out to be anything. If we hop up here, yes, I see it. There you go. And voila. Are you? Are you really? Oh hey, it's her cauldron. Poor Dingpot. Yep. Oh. Wow. But anyway, in this room, aside from the way up to fight Gruntilda, there are various note doors of different amounts. We'll start over here. And you see there's a giant red feather. What happens if we get this? It fills up our feathers. And if we come over here... Actually, hold on. Let's go do the other one first. Got ahead of myself. Got a giant egg. This is why I said it didn't matter about us using up a lot of eggs, because we're going to be able to refill those. Over here. Gold feathers. And now we can go in this one. We come through. Ooh, but what's this? Oh yeah. Our honeycombs become red, and what that means is that is basically a second life bar. The red ones have to go away before we lose the gold ones. So, by getting... Basically you get away with getting all but 2 jigsaw pieces, and you can get double health for the end. You also don't need quite all the notes either. I think you can get all but 36 to get away with that. But... Or actually, it might have been, something like that. But yeah, you don't have to get them all, but I, of course, did. Anyway. But now it's time. It is now time to go fight Gruntilda. I don't need to save. I just need to go. Let's do this. Yeah, sure. Alright. Well, avoid getting hit by her. And rat-a-tat-rap. Ah, watch out. Alright, wait, and yo. I think she does it 3 times this time. Nope, 2 times. I think it's 3 last, maybe. And she's gonna throw stuff. Okay. Yo. Yo. Yeah, now it's 3. Yeah. And there we go. Yeah. Ah. I don't think it actually gets any faster, it just feels like it does. Oh, it'll be 4 this time, huh? Yeah. Indeed, and yeah. Okay, so we're gonna want to do a golden feather for this, because that is unavoidable and does a bunch of damage. Okay. Get away! Oh, I jumped too soon. Okay. Okay. Right, shoot this one over here so I can then come forward. Whoopsies. Okay. This isn't going amazingly well, because I do stupid stuff like that. There we go. That was pretty good. Watch out. There we go. And get up here. Ah, don't fall. Whatever you do, don't fall. And ouch, I knew that was gonna hit me. It's okay. And this again. Okay. Light pad. Oh, I should have grabbed that. Okay, it's okay. Now this is where it's easy to dive, because you gotta beak bomb her, but you can so easily miss. It's good if you wait for her to stop, but if you're like me, you're gonna get impatient and you're gonna try to hit her probably when you shouldn't. Watch out. That's not how you do it. Yeah, see, I should have been ready for this, but it's gonna be too late now. Nope! Oh, don't you dare! Woo. Okay. And I missed my opportunity there. Let's just be... Got her. Just be patient, you know? Oh, okay. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Yeah! Okay. Watch out, watch out. Stop here. You are. Got her. Okay. Now we need to get back down here. Okay. We're gonna need the Jinjo's help. This is why we saved all those Jinjos. In the end, we really needed their help. Alright, so she's gonna shoot these. And we're gonna need to put... That didn't count, I was too close. Okay. Trying to weaken this magic shield spell she's got. Yeah, that was close. Alright, shoot, and... Ow. Alright. That's it. Alright, here we go. Still gonna need more help, though. Help! Okay. Still gonna need help, though. Oh. The mighty Ginjonator. We'll go cinematic for this ending part. You gotta put eggs on each side. You gotta watch out for this thing, too. Okay. How did I... Ouch. How am I missing? Okay. Wait for it. Okay. Okay. Oh. It's alright, we just gotta do one more. There we go. Wait for it, my favorite part. I love that. This is what you get. Gruntilda. Are you? Oh god. Luckily that missed us. See ya, Grunny. Now we can safely party. Funny. So is this up Treasure Trove Cove or near Treasure Trove Cove, I'd have to assume? Heck yeah, we are. Cast list, okay. You know, we've seen most of these characters just recently in the other credits. There might be a few here that we hadn't seen. Oh, Topper. Ball. Collywobble. Quarry. Sometimes you forget these things even had names. There's Gruntlings, of course. Snacker. Okay. What? I do not remember that bowl being named that. Grublin. Leaky. Lockup. Appropriate name. Yum yum. Snippet. Shrapnel. Snacker, of course. I guess I could be back on screen. Yes, I did in fact win. I just beat Gruntilda. For good. For good. For this game. And they're just showing us the cast list. Whiplash. Crocus. Flibbit. Oh, I hate these things. Buzz Bomb. Really? The Tip Top Choir. Groggy. Soggy. Moggy. And of course, they're dead. Boggy. They didn't actually show him. Wow, okay. Twinklies. Twinkly Muncher. Original. Sir Slush. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Chinker. Okay. Jinxie. Gazunia. The ancient ones. So many characters. Like they're a lot of them are just like random enemies or NPCs or whatever, but like they give so much character to them, and they do all have names and purposes, and really was something. Like they put the extra effort into making all of these, you know, all of these things characters, and all of them important in some way and memorable. Teehee. Limbo. Limbo? I did not remember that. Ripper, yeah. The flower pot have a name? Nibbly the Bat, okay. Also known as Robert Battinson. Boombox. Appropriate. Boss Boombox, indeed. Grimlet. Flotsam. That's good. Gremlin, yeah. Just another variation of that. There's Chomp. Snare Bear. Wow. Sometimes I feel like some of these names, they were like, what are we going to call these things? And they left it to some people who just decided they were going to have some fun with it, you know? Grublin Hood instead of Robin Hood, that's funny. Whip Crack. Hello, Jigsaw Piece, can I ask? Cheeto! Oh, it's Mumbo up in there knocking the coconuts down. I didn't even realize that at first. What you got there, bud? Secret pictures. Oh. Break the fourth wall. Yup. Anything good? This build up, man. Oh, that is untrue, Mumbo. Very untrue. Also, next game is Banjo-Kazooie. It's kind of weird that they used this to hype up the nuts and bolts because it was the first Xbox-based Banjo-Kazooie game outside of these remasters. But yeah, this was them talking about where to find the stop and swap eggs and ice key and all that, which you could only actually get in these versions of the game without cheating. But the idea was, of course, that you could use them. Wow, this is so funny. The person doing this failed it, and they just left that in and didn't redo it. The person doing it for that clip failed it. Wow. Anyway, but yeah, you can use those items in nuts and bolts. Yep. Wish I could just skip this part. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nothing here is important to us. we don't need all of this information, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so we're finally done with that part of it. See you, Captain Blubber. Clungo. You don't have to, Clungo. She's terrible to you. Why would you do it? Alright, so there's still a couple of things to see here. So, we go back in. So this playthrough took us 9 hours, 10 minutes, 14 seconds. We got all 100 jigsaw pieces, all 900 musical notes. We also got all of the extra honeycomb pieces. All that good stuff. So if we go here, game total, we got 24 of those. Just kind of go through, you can see that we got everything from everywhere. Some levels taking us longer than others, of course. Clanker's Cavern was an atrocity. I got lost looking for the last thing for like 15 minutes. Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. Yep. Looked like it took a minute. And there's all the stop and swap items. Hey Jamie, welcome to the stream. But there's just a couple things I can show you leftover or different. So in the past, of course, you come out here to Mumbo's Mountain, you know what you would see, the little training areas and all that, but that's right. Unlike a lot of games, when you beat them, it doesn't actually save. This one does, and It's so that people could go back and get the stuff they missed. But Gruntilda's just here. Under this rock. It's pretty great. And then there's one other thing, which is a thing that we didn't really do. That we could have done pretty much at any time if we'd wanted to, but it's not something that I felt was super necessary. But there is a bonus thing we can do in Banjo's house. If we look up at... Well, first of all, we probably haven't looked at too much in here, but he's got a picture here of Treasure Trove Cove. He's got him and Kazooie. He's got Tootie. He's got a picture of himself outside of Click Clock Wood or something similar. Smaller picture of Tootie. All that good stuff. Of course, his fish that Mumbo tried to cook, but apparently is still alive. But if we look up at Bottle's picture, from closer apparently. Okay, maybe... What? There we go. So yeah, he's gonna give us a challenge to do. This is a concept that will be used in Banjo-Tooie. It's how we actually unlock the worlds in Banjo-Tooie, is by filling in the puzzles, not just by getting the G's, but also by doing this. Whoops. But yeah, we just have to fill everything in the allotted time. This first one's pretty easy. The pieces are all kind of close to where they're supposed to be. Oh, hold on. I moved you over. Oh, wait, that's a flat piece. John's dumb. Alright. But yeah, they're all relatively close. Later puzzles, they're going to be much more scrambled. And so, therefore, will be harder. Yeah, you see these mostly all were close to where they were supposed to be. So, yeah. Use the tiles on the floor at Sandcastle and Treasure Trove Cove to spell the word Bottles Bonus 1. Now, if we were to look at the picture again, there'd be another puzzle. It's a little bit harder, and so on and so forth. I don't remember exactly how many there are, but there's several, and by the end, the time limit's really small and things are very scrambled, so it is pretty challenging. But just because I want to at least show you an example, I'm going to go back to Treasure Trove Cove and put in Bottles Bonus 1 in the Sandcastle floor. Sandcastle floor is where you put in all cheats for this game, even the ones that weren't, like, put out there by Rare, like in the game information or anything like that, just codes that people discovered. So yeah, there's actually quite a few codes that you can do in this game. However, I really never did, because the ones that give you an advantage, I never felt like I needed. Except for the ones Cheeto gives you, but like that's part of the game. So yeah. Where am I going? This is not the way to Treasure Trove Cove, John. Yeah. Bottles cheats, however, are not things that really help you with the game. They're just silly bonus things, which you will see here in a second. So let's go over to the Sandcastle again. We've done this a few times, what with the Cheeto codes and stuff. Excuse me, I went the wrong way. Don't mind me. Where is Leaky? He's down here? Yes. All patched up. Drain the water. Thing goes boom. Evil crab. Yada yada. Blech. Alright. He's dead. So, B O T T L S U N U S O N U. It's big head mode. You know how like every video game for a while back in the day had codes that make the characters' heads big? Yup. Does it make Kazooie's bigger though? So, yeah. It's kind of ridiculous. And unnecessary. Let's watch when it's in Talentron mode. It's so dumb. But yeah, so all of the codes he gives you are just kind of silly things like that. I think it might be the last one. I want to say it's the last one. Will turn you into the washing machine that Mumbo accidentally turns you into. I think that's right. Or I might be thinking about Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know. But either way, yeah, this is just a silly thing you can do. And Banjo looks ridiculous. So that's why I'm not going to unlock all the rest of the codes, because they're all just silly aesthetic things. But, yeah, that's it. That's Banjo-Kazooie finally done. I know I took like 119 days between streams to finish it. And I'm sorry about that, but we finally got it done, and that means that at some point in the near future, I don't know, like right away, because I have a lot of stuff going on, but at some point we're going to do Banjo-Tooie properly. And then maybe the other games in the series if I'm feeling really, really, really masochistic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, because it was streaming day 1666, and we're at 1785. I believe it's 119 days. My math doesn't fail me. But, yeah. Either way, that's it for Banjo-Kazooie. Now, it's a little early to end the stream, but this is where the YouTube recording's going to end, so I'm going to give it a proper outro. But for those of you here at the stream, I'm going to play a little bit of something else, so just hang on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this return playthrough, vintage look back. And honestly, I can't say it'll be the last time I ever do it. A few years from now, I'm probably going to want to do it again, just because I love this game so much. But either way, hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye!